This is my 1989 Honda CRX, and it has a lot of problems. And today's problem is this: the reverse lights are always on. And I think the issue is this plug right here with these two wires has shorted out, so it always thinks it's in reverse. So I'm going to take it out and test it, make sure that is the issue. And if it is, then I'll just replace it. The first thing I'm going to do is take the battery out. I think it's a lot easier to get to with the battery out of the way. This is another issue. These battery wires were cut and kind of just wrapped around each other. So this terminal is temporary. I do have a new wire coming that's going to run to the starter and to the main. All right, let's get the battery out of the way. Also, battery is temporary. This isn't the right size. And now with the battery out of the way, you can see all that a little bit easier. It is this piece right here and these two wires, which I can go ahead and unplug these. And I should be able to pop this boot off, which feels like it's original. So it's not going to come off easy. So yeah, this rubber boot is very old and cracking. I did have to remove this coolant hose bracket that goes right here, but I just took a flathead screwdriver on the back side, popped those tabs out, pulled it straight out. There's my reverse light switch. Looks original, looks clean. Looks like everything works there, but I'm guessing something inside here has shorted out. So it wasn't actually the switch itself. What looked like happened, that wire was ripped, and I'm guessing was connecting and shorting out, thinking that the reverse, or thinking it was always in reverse. But either way, I got a new one. I think this was $20 to $30 with new plugs. Wires are good. So I'll plug that in. I'll thread the new reverse light sensor on. Now that I've got the sensor all tightened down, next thing I'll do, take the green wire, the yellow wire on the sensor, find the green and yellow wire on the harness, and plug each one in, just like that. I'm going to go ahead, put this piece back on. While checking these wires, I did find the original wires with some electrical tape over them. That was most likely the problem. Went ahead and just replaced the whole thing, just so I know it's done. Won't have to worry about those reverse lights being on all the time, or having no reverse lights by unplugging one of these. All right, got the battery plugged back in. Before, as soon as I turned the key to the on position, the reverse lights were on. Whether it was in first gear, neutral, didn't matter. So let's go check it out and see if it's fixed it. No lights on. Let me set this down and go put it in reverse. So, looks like that fixed it. All it was that backup light switch, or the reverse light switch, and just needed to swap it out. I'm guessing that the terminals were bad, or, well, in my case, both the wires were ripped. If your reverse lights are always on, then that's most likely the cause. And it's super simple. Took me about 30 minutes, and just needed a few tools, move the battery out of the way. I plan on doing a lot more of these as I work on this car. It's new, I've only had it about 2 weeks, and it has a lot of problems. It does have 160,000 original miles, but it looks like somebody has gone in and touched almost every wire. The climate controls are broken. I have a new 3D printed bezel on order. I'll do a video on that whenever it comes in. The brakes are completely out. It's missing a few pieces in the back of the car, along with the tail lights, as you can see. I do have some tail lights coming. Yeah, I just plan on making some videos as I go along. Informational how-to videos, but also just kind of some general videos of me cleaning this up, going through everything, making sure it's ready to drive back on the road again. Make sure to like the video, subscribe if you want to follow more of this build, and let me know in the comments if this helped you at all. Till next time.